The best way of making key decisions. What is the single highest value added activity of a C-level executive? Making decisions. In fact, making high-quality decisions in all relevant areas. Safety, human resources, operations, marketing, research and development, and ultimately in the selection of the company's long-term strategy. Essential decisions that create meaningful, genuine and sustainable value, and that could propel companies to a booming success or condemn them to failure. Most of the time, however, executives with such responsibilities don't have specific processes and tools available to make their work more efficient and less stressful. Very structured methodologies and dedicated software are implemented and used to manage stocks, sales, logistics, maintenance and corporate training. A lot of money is spent on cybersecurity, digital marketing, and even applications to claim the travel expenses. But what about decision making? Do companies have dedicated tools available to meet the challenges of decision making in contexts of complexity and uncertainty present today in most businesses? No, they don't. Although difficult to accept, the truth is that, in many cases, luck continues to play a considerable role in the outcomes. Recent studies by renowned consulting firms expose the enormous costs that even the largest companies have due to the lack of a professional and systematic decision-making process. Spreadsheets cannot provide a sufficiently strong environment for such a delicate analysis, no matter how hard we push them. While extremely versatile, they were not designed to represent and study uncertainties, dependencies, and their impact on the creation and erosion of value. Most of the times, they are only used to study a case, built with a set of deterministic assumptions, incapable of revealing all the ways in which the project might evolve during its life. This constraint can hardly be solved adding to a base case other cases with pessimistic or optimistic assumptions. That's not enough. Without assigning a probability of occurrence, the results of these cases are not only irrelevant, but misleading. Moreover, they create unsubstantiated expectations, positive and negative, difficult to revert, that can affect the decision by an anchoring bias. Neither the problem can be solved by studying all the possible combinations of all the values that all the variables could eventually adopt. The number of cases grow factorially with each additional value, forcing the team to build and evaluate thousands or tens of thousands of them. A tedious process prone to incorporate errors that sooner or later will take the team to a bumpy journey. What is the solution? The cost and the associated benefits of the proposed approach. The solution is holistic and multidimensional, and includes working on the company's decision-making culture, setting up well-proven methodologies, and using state-of-the-art decision support tools. Like any other key initiative, it also requires strong and clear support from the board and the establishment of mandatory guidelines to mature every high-profile project through the sequential approval of its stages from the discovery phase to the final investment. Is a cycle that begins with the formulation of the business opportunity and the framing of the decision space. Continues with the creation of a table of well-differentiated strategic alternatives that are the consequence of selecting one option in each of the main areas of the project and combining them to shape the strategies. The final stages include the construction of a model, its simulation, and the study of the results to produce relevant insights. Only a fit-for-purpose and versatile system can grant all the experts of the different disciplines the opportunity to express rigorously and consistently the givens, decisions, dependencies and uncertainties, including the usual technical and economic variables, as well as the less traditional but equally relevant commercial, legal, environmental, safety, security, and even political aspects, all in the same language and in the same format that minimizes ambiguity and mitigates bias. When running the simulation of the model using Monte Carlo techniques, all possible worlds are created automatically, based on a combination of the deterministic values and the samples taken from each of the probability curves used to characterize the uncertainties. The outcomes are captured and sorted, and the whole range of possible technical and economic results is shown, for all the alternatives considered at the same time, enabling the executives to make better decisions. Analysts can also measure the sensitivity that a given result has to the variation of uncertain parameters, study the correlations between both, and access the data used to create each of the possible worlds to better understand any individual result. The power of the methodology is not limited to showing graphs or numbers at the end of rows or columns. Instead, the main deliverables are insights that allow to test known solutions, generate new ones, and select the best. The cost? With early engagement in the process, clear steering from the board, the commitment of the subject matter experts, and access to relevant data, the entire initiative shouldn't represent more than 10% of the total budget allocated to the evaluation of the project. The benefit? Significant, both in qualitative and quantitative terms. Making high-quality decisions can save millions of dollars in wrong investments, months of work to the team in charge of the project, and significantly improve the credibility of the company with its customers, shareholders, employees, and the community. Additionally, and regardless of the conclusions, the process of building the model per se favours a high quality and interdisciplinary dialogue, while the essential aspects of the project are documented in the very same place where it is studied. Of course, at each individual project level, luck will continue to have an impact on the results. Excellent decisions do not automatically mean excellent results, and vice versa. But by working systematically in the right direction, the chances of success in the long run increase dramatically as luck's role disappears. To learn more about how advanced methodologies and decision support tools will help to create and sustain value in your company, contact us or visit www.DecideBetter.dk.